Hey guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Scentmas Day. I don't have enough hands anymore, enough fingers. Day 11. So, number 11 is my lucky number. So I'm hoping something really good is in here. So let's get into this. Ooh, there's 3 in here, I can see. Okay, this is gonna be maybe a longer video. So I have 3 samples here. The first one is from the house, well, they're all from the House of Chanel. This is Paris BIARRITZ. The second one is Paris Venise. And the last one is Paris Deauville. So these were released earlier in the year. There was some talk and hype about it. Of course, it's the House of Chanel. Everyone looks forward to fragrances from this house. Yeah, I've tested these before, just briefly in the store. I might have, just a few times, and I don't think I've ever talked about these on my channel before yet. So let's I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions on these. In the meantime, what's your scent of the day, guys? Love to hear it. Let's start with Paris Venise. The bottles look like that. Les Eaux de Chanel. Okay, so this is the first one, Venise. This is like to me, it's like a powdery citrus. If you can combine those two together. Yeah, it's nice. It's okay. It's a very light fragrance though. Just like when I have tried it before, they didn't really stay very long on my skin. Maybe that's why they come in these huge bottles. I think maybe they're eau de cologne, I'm not sure. But it just feels like they wouldn't last very long on the skin, and you just have to reapply all the time. The citrus in here is reminding me of the openings of Coco Mademoiselle, Eau de Toilette, and Eau de Parfum. Not completely the same, but you can definitely feel like the Chanel feel in here, in those fragrances and in this one. But with an added, very soft, light powder in it. It's okay. Would I buy it? Probably not, but it's alright. It's okay. Nothing really bad to say about it, but nothing like amazing. Like, you know, my socks are still on my feet. Okay, so let's sniff the second one. This is Paris Deauville. Comes in the same bottle. Okay. A lot different. Way different. Still citrusy, but there's something else in here. I have no idea what though. Yeah, the citrus in here is more pronounced to my nose. It's more zesty. And I'm almost feeling a little touch of patchouli. Like, I have no idea what the notes are in these guys, so if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I'm getting like a pungent, tart citrus zest. Yeah, with an underlying patchouli thing. A familiar patchouli smell that you smell in, again, Coco Mademoiselle. I'm getting reminded of that in here. I'm not liking this one so much. It still has that clean, fresh vibe to it as the Venise did. But this one's a little bit heavier because of the earthier base notes in here. I think it's patchouli, but who knows? Could be wrong. Now, as it's drying down on the paper, it's getting a little bit creamy. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a sweetness coming in and a creamy kind of feel coming in as well, taking over the citrus. So yeah, it smells all right. This one I would have to test more on skin to see how it develops, because on the paper it's already developing quite a bit. And the creaminess in here is reminding me also of Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum Intense now, because of that creamy sweetness. Interesting. That one's a lot more interesting than the first one, the Deauville. Okay, so the last one is Paris Biarritz. Biarritz. Again, in the same bottle. All right. Way different from the first two. So this one has some green notes for sure. So a citrusy green kind of feel in here. Earthy green. And it's reminding me again of other Chanel fragrances. It's reminding me of Chanel 19 a little bit. Like there's the greenness in here, but a very watered down Chanel 19 kind of smell in here. A nice citrus in here as well. Like a lemony green kind of citrus, maybe lime. And it's nice. I like this one too. Very watery. It just smells very light and transparent. Again, I don't know how it would be on my skin, but it just feels like it wouldn't last very long. But that's the case a lot with me with different fragrances. I have skin that likes to eat up fragrances really quickly, so yeah, I am getting a lot of resemblance of Chanel 19, but just imagine Chanel 19 very much watered down. And then you add the citruses of Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Toilette, also watered down. And I'm also getting a sweetness in here and a powderiness too. So there are, like, these fragrances are definitely familiar. You do smell resemblances in these three fragrances with other Chanel fragrances. Almost like they took a little bit of each of the popular fragrances and somehow incorporated them into here and then watered them down a lot, put them in a bigger bottle. And it's just familiar. All three of these fragrances smell extremely familiar to me. And if you are a Chanel fan, a Chanel girl or boy, is that what they call them, like Chanel fans? Then I think that these would totally be a hit for you if you do love Chanel fragrances in general. Because you will definitely get touches of other popular classics from the house. But if you're not a Chanel fan, these ones were just, I think, would be just good for testing. Of course, that's just my opinion. You'll have to test it out for yourself to see how you like them and how they work on your skin. But yeah, these are okay. Like, I like this. The House of Chanel is a kind of hit and miss for me. Maybe I was planning on doing like maybe a Chanel week where I just talk about Chanel for the entire week or 2 weeks or so. Because I haven't really got into the house a lot or talked a lot about them on my channel. I talked about Chanel No. 5 Low. I reviewed that. I can leave a link to that in the description box. But yeah, these fragrances are okay. are okay. Especially if you like Chanel already, these probably would be a hit for you. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see which one I like the most. Probably my favorite is the BIARRITZ because I do like green fragrances and I do really like citrus fragrances. So that's the number 1 spot, BIARRITZ. And then in second place, probably the Deauville. Not really sure why, but yeah, the Deauville. And my least favorite is the Venise or Venice. Probably because there's that powderiness in here. I'm not really like a huge powder fan. But it smells nice nonetheless. All three of these smell nice. Okay, so that was day 11 of Scentmas. If you guys have tried any of these fragrances, which one's your favorite, which is your least favorite, I'd love to hear your opinions on them, and I will be back tomorrow with day 12. Take care, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.